Yeah, I just want to share a little insight with you all. This week, I recognised that we only had 100 days to go to the end of 2025. This has been a really, really tough year for our family. We've had my father-in-law break his neck in January. My mother-in-law is suffering from Alzheimer's disease. We've had some instances with my own family, with their well-being being unsafe. I've had, obviously, still turn up every day and you do your job, you do the best you can, and I've had to recognise how important the local community has been for me and to help me get through these challenging times. But with only 100 days to go till the end of the year, it sort of look a little bit more inward at my own well-being and decide that I just had to get started. I feel like I've put on so much weight. Sort of energy hasn't always been there. Certainly more when I get home from work, I just feel so tired and lethargic. I give so much to everyone all day, but there's not much left for myself. And I guess there's maybe someone listening to this, but you might be able to relate to that, where if you sort of are in the service industry or you're all about helping other people, sometimes you can just feel a bit depleted yourself. But my encouragement to you all is you can't help those around you as much if you don't look after your own well-being. But I just feel really, really proud that I actually got started and started just doing something really, really small by just exercising every single day. Because I'm only day 6 into a 100-day challenge I set myself, but I actually feel really, really good with it. I'm relaxing now and recovering, because the body is going to struggle when you do these new things. It isn't going to ever be easy. My body is aching, it's sore. I'm in a sauna to try to keep reminding myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And ultimately, I do want to perform, I do want to improve as a human. I want to be a better dad, I want to be a better partner, I want to be a better mate, I want to be better in my business. So I don't know whether you guys sit there and wonder whether you could be better, but I would just say to you, don't wait for others. Don't wait for others to do things before you do them, or don't wait for your mates to join a certain thing before you do it, or don't go to the gym just because someone else is doing it. Do something for yourself, and don't be afraid to rock up to something or seek others' approval to make sure that it's something that you really are deeply passionate about doing. So yeah, I sitting here just reflecting a lot. And this is why I tend to do at the end of my week. It's not about just turning up, doing my job and going home. I sit here and I reflect and I kind of think about the good things that we're doing and the things that I can do better. But reflection is something really, really important, which I really encourage you to do as well. So don't be so hard on yourself. But make sure you write things down. Make sure you celebrate the good things that have happened this week, rather than thinking about you have to just move on to the next thing. These are the things I'm being guilty of. Just doing, working hard. It doesn't get you anywhere. You just exhaust yourself out mentally, and you go into that burnout risk. So for those that are on the brink of burnout, where you feel like you're not sleeping well, or you don't know what you're doing, just pause. Write things down. We have this, well, I've been using this philosophy lately about achieving goals, and being a bit more accountable to achieving those goals by thinking about this poet versus plumber mentality that I've learned. So the poet is someone that writes things down, and the plumber is the person that gets stuff done, or gets shit done, GSD. In poetry, you don't always remember everything or do everything the poet says, but in poetry you write things down so that you can get some meaning of what it is that you want to do. You can't think that many, you can think much more many words per minute, but when you write things down it makes so much more sense. It creates more meaning. But write things down based on three things: your feelings, what are you hearing, and what are you seeing. Don't just go off emotion. Don't just write things down based off feel. And give everything a scorecard out of 10. So how are you feeling? What have you heard someone say about you or something today? What are you seeing around you? That gives you data. Those three things gives you data, and then that helps you create even more meaning, which helps you make better decisions with what you want to do. That's poetry. But the thing is, and this is where I get stuck sometimes, is my behaviours or my actions don't always meet the things that I write down. So you've got to get the shit done. You've got to go after things and know that there's some trade-offs with it. The trade-off might be that you're sitting alone in a sauna and you're missing out on something else. But you're missing out on that something else because you want something even better. And that's the sacrifice that you have to make. You want to go and get something. So it doesn't have to all happen right now. So pay attention to not feeling that you have to be urgent about that next behavior or that next action. Take time with it. So this is this idea around giving yourself that space to actually be able to be reflective as a human. And from a person that works quite a lot and helping others all the time in their own health and well-being, I do know what it takes. And it takes whatever it takes to get to wherever you need. And there is no linear path to it. Just keep going, guys. Never give up. Thanks for listening.